Hey everybody, welcome back to 5 and 25. This is now episode 14. We are in John 15. When we last left off, Jesus was teaching about how we could be born again. Now, once a person's born again, what then? What's God's will for them, or what does He want for them? Well, He wants us to be fruitful, and that's what John 15 talks about. And the big idea is it's one analogy that Jesus is using. He's teaching this to His disciples actually the night before He's going to be crucified. So kind of some of his final words to His disciples. And He gives them this one analogy. He says, I'm the vine and you're the branches. And in order to be fruitful, you got to remain in me or stay connected to the vine, or abide. You might have the word abide in there. Okay. So our goal here, our job is to remain in Him, to put His word in us. So congratulations if you've been on this journey. You've been putting His word in you, but not just putting His word in us, but also obeying it. And specifically, He points out the command to love one another. So this is our role, is just simply to remain in Him. Just like if these branches remain connected to this vine, they will be fruitful, hopefully next season. Actually, they won't, because we cut the vine off for the video. But and what does fruitful look like? Jesus describes it as this. He says fruitfulness involves answered prayer. You'll note that different times it says you can ask these things of the Father. And it's as we get to know Him more and His purposes more, we begin to pray more in line with His will. We also experience joy. Now, this doesn't mean everything's going to go great. It's not happiness that is circumstantially based, but there's an inner joy that will form and become in us. And we will do things that will bring the Father glory. And that's what fruitfulness means in the context of this passage. Now, if you notice at the end, it's not all good news. Persecution comes to those who are followers of Jesus. Just like they're going to persecute Jesus here in a couple of episodes, and we'll see that persecution happens to Christians early on. Persecution has taken place for followers of Jesus all throughout history. Even in our current world today, there are Christians being persecuted for their belief. All right, now the one of my favorite parts of this whole chapter is that Jesus says to His disciples, I'm calling you my friends. What a great privilege to be friends with God, to be a part of what He's doing, to be fruitful, to be connected to Him. And He's going to say some more intimate words with His friends in our next episode. So looking forward to being with you in episode chapter 15. Until then, God bless.